Hi everyone, welcome back to the cabin. It's Ian from Off-Grid Peniglen Homestead. Hi to everybody. Just a little news update. It was Kev's birthday yesterday. Now I'm filming this on Saturday morning, early hours in the morning. It's about 1:30 in the morning. So it was Kev's birthday yesterday, he turned 58. Now Kev watches all the videos that I post on YouTube, so he'll be watching this, so if anyone wants to wish him happy birthday in the comments, he'll see it all and he'll be over the moon with that. Honestly, he's turned 58. He's an old lad now, isn't he? So that's about that. So that's about all the news with that. Right, I'm sorry that I've not been doing a video for the last fortnight. I've not been so good. We're waiting for the last 6 months or so. It's been getting slowly worse and worse. That's why every so often I take a break from YouTube. I'm having stomach problems and I'm taking pills for it, for all different pills for my stomach, and it's getting worse and worse, and it's got to the stage now where I can't eat. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, look at the size of you and you can't eat. But honestly, this last week and a half, I've not been able to eat much. And like if I have like half a sandwich, my stomach just swells right out. Oh, I'm in a right bad way, and the pain is horrendous. But I don't talk about it. I'm not one of these that complain about my health, you know. So I'm in a lot of pain. So I went to see my GP, and he's wrote a letter to the hospital, because I'm on the list to have a camera done, which I'm not looking forward to. I had a camera down my throat job. So I'm not looking forward to that. So he's wrote to him to get him to hurry up a bit. So I've actually been waiting nearly 3 years to have this camera done on the NHS. It's an absolute true story. I'm not lying about that. So I've been waiting nearly 3 years. So when they say waiting lists aren't that bad, they are. They're worse than bad. So that's it. So I've been having jip with that. So I'm sorry, like I say, I've not been doing videos. Now, a few more bits of information about what's been happening. Obviously, because I've been in pain, I've limited what I can do, right? So I can't do a lot of heavy building work, obviously, because of my stomach. So what I have done is, over here, I've put some more shelves up. So what I'll do is, I'm going to put some more shelves up as well, because, like I said, oh, by the way, I know I'm changing the subject, I've ordered the worktop, because I had a worktop that I was going to put along here, but it weren't right. There were a bit that were cut out and it wouldn't look right. So I've ordered from Juisness a new piece of worktop that's coming. So that's going to come one day next week. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we can start putting this along here. Now what we have decided, Kev's not right himself. He's been getting a bit down and he's been in a bit of pain with his back and his joints and stuff. So we're not going to make a massive kitchen boxed area with the doors and everything straight away. We're just going to make a makeshift frame to go at the bottom, put that worktop on, put the hob in, fit the hob into it, get the gas fitted and that, and then at a later stage we'll slowly dismantle it and rebuild it how we want to rebuild it, just for easiness, because we're not right, that's all. So like I said, that's coming next week. Now back onto the story with the shelves. I put some shelves up. Now what I've also done is, I said in the last video I showed you some photos of 2 shelves that I put up over there with the glass jars on. I've made a smaller shelf underneath that I've got all my spices on, and then on the back wall I've got 2 shelves up with some more jars on, and then I'm going to put another 2, possibly 1 or 2 shelves underneath and put some jars on that as well, because I've got loads and loads of jars from my cousin Eileen's, because Eileen passed away, my cousin, before COVID started, and my brother took me to hers to get whatever I wanted. Right, well, I got an unbelievable amount of stuff, right. When I'm going for all the stuff, that my cousin Eileen had all these sheds, and in these sheds it was just heaped up with the door like kicked shut, because it wouldn't shut properly because there was that much stuff in. And my brother's always said that when I was rummaging through Eileen's stuff to get what I wanted, he said I've never looked as happy in my life. That's terrible, that, isn't it? But he always says that. He says you've never looked as happy as when you were going through all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I've got some more jars left from Eileen's, so I can put these on the shelf. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add some photos now of these shelves. I know it's boring, but it is genuinely what I've been doing. So I'll add the pictures now. So that's the pictures of the shelves, so they've gone up okay. The other thing, see if I can find it. This might sound a bit silly. Those of you know I've got a pod coffee machine that's here, and I've also got the filtered coffee that you put on the stove, coffee machine that goes on the stove that's at the back there, that I usually use for my coffee beans when they've been ground in that, which I've got something else to show you in a minute as well, where there's a lot of stuff happened. Right, pod machine. When I use a proper coffee mug, which I always use, which is that, with the coffee machine, for some reason it only goes 3/4 full. Right, so our Stuart, my brother, has bought me some little IKEA coffee mugs. Anyway, these coffee mugs, once a pod has filled it, it goes literally right to the brim at top. It's brilliant. They're just the right size. So thank you very much, Stuart. Now, he actually posted me these up, right? He posted me 8, but only 3 survived the journey through DPD parcels. So, but he didn't wrap them perfect, and I did get on at him for that. I did get on at him. Now, what else I've got to show you is my brother Stuart. I keep saying about our Stuart, but he's done a lot for me lately. He's changed his iPad. He had an iPad Pro, and it's an older one, and he traded it in, and he traded his Mac in, and he's bought the new iPad Pro that's come out. So he had an iPad Mini as well that was 6th generation. Sorry, and he were going to trade it in, and I said, look, can I buy that off you, because I want to do a setup with my camera where I've got it as this Mini I can set up with the cabling I need to buy, and have it as like a monitor so I can see better when I'm filming. So he says, yeah, all right then. So he posted it me with the parcel that came with the coffee mugs, Kev's parcel he got for his birthday off our Stuart and the family, because his family, to my family, it's like Kev's family now. They all think well of him. And in the box, he put this iPad Mini in for me, which is, give me a sec. That, the iPad Mini. So that's what come. Right? So, I've managed to buy the parts I needed to do it, and I've managed to get it all working and done. So I've took a photo of it as a setup actually done and dusted. So I'm going to add that photo now so you can see the setup that I've made. Okay, so I'm going to add that now. So it's a good bit of kit now, isn't it? So when I'm filming before, I only had a tiny monitor, really square, about this big. Wait, ooh, about that big. Little tiny screen on the camera, so I couldn't see properly to focus where I was on the lens, with the lens. So with this now I can see perfect, and I know exactly what I'm doing, so thank you so much, Stuart. And what else has been happening is Kev's bought me, which was a surprise, he's bought me a bag, and it goes on your side or your hip, and it goes around your leg and around your waist, and you can put your camera gear on it. So because I've got quite a few cameras, so I can put the camera in with all the lenses and the gear and everything, so if I'm out and about I can just set it up quick and do the filming. So thank you very much for that, Kev. I've not put it together yet and had a proper look, and I did say I would, and I've not, and I will sort it out. Now today, well, I know a lot of you think football's boring and a lot of you like football. Okay, so if you don't like football, don't be offended I'm speaking about it. It'll only be for a short minute. I've been watching the international football matches with the Euros, because I don't watch club football. I've never really been interested in that. But I do like to watch internationals. I like to watch Scottish internationals, and I do like to watch the English internationals as well, because I've lived most of my life in England, haven't I? So I like watching the internationals, right? So I've been watching the matches. Now the telly that's in the other room that I watch, my telly, broke. Now again, don't laugh at this, I got the telly off our Stuart years ago. The amount of stuff I've had off our Stuart is unbelievable. So I got the telly off Stuart years ago. He got it free when he set up Sky TV, because he had a promotion that if you set your Sky TV up in the house you got a free telly, because he used to do that promotion, if you remember. So he gave me that telly. So it's a Samsung telly, so it was on the wall anyway. It broke, and it broke as the matches have started being played. So Kev has very kindly lent me his telly out of his bedroom. It's a smart telly. Now the telly of mine that broke was a 32-inch telly, and the one he lent me from his bedroom is a 32-inch telly. But that area where the telly is over there in the other room is big enough to fit a 43-inch telly, which I know is not very big in the equation, but it's big for that area. So I've been online and I've ordered a telly, and Kev's got an ask for me on it. So we've bought I've got the big telly for there, so it's coming tomorrow. And it's coming tomorrow when the England match is on against, is it Switzerland? Switzerland, I think they're playing. So it's due tomorrow. It's coming by DPD. So hopefully it comes before the match starts. So we can put it up, get it on the wall, get it going. I can watch the match on a biggish telly. So that's that. Now the other bit of news is down at the bottom of the cabin in the lounge area, there's a telly on the wall there. Now that is a 43-inch telly. Now that as well is a smart telly. It's a very old smart telly, but it's not a wireless smart telly, believe it or not. It's one of the first ones I did where you had to put the Ethernet cable in and then put it into the internet on your router, and it worked that way, right? But I've been online and I've been looking, and you can buy an adapter that fits into the USB and then piggybacks into the Ethernet, and it turns it into wireless. So then it connects to your router, and it's only about, I think it was about £11 for this part. Well, I've ordered it, so that's due to come next week as well. So all being well, that telly at the bottom will be a proper working smart telly as well. And then the new telly I've got for here will be a working smart telly. And the one that Kev lent me, which will go back in his bedroom tomorrow, which is today because it's after 1 o'clock in the morning, that'll go back in his room and he'll watch telly. But he's been really kind lending me his telly. He's a good mate, honestly. Best mate it will. Now I'm going to get off, and like I say, we've not really done much in this last fortnight because I've been ill, but lots of little things have happened, if you know what I mean, like I've been saying. So I will be posting a video next week. I won't let you down with that, and I will see you soon. Now before I go, if you could all do me a favour. Now I know Paul will be scratching his head going, he's off again now, but Paul's one of the Patreon members and he's on the channel. So what I'm going to ask you is, if you're new to the channel, you watch the videos all the time and you haven't subscribed yet, or you like today's video and you've been watching other videos I've done, if you could please consider pressing the subscribe button and clicking all notifications, so every time I post a video it'll come straight up on your news feed, so you'll get that. If you could do that for me, and if you could put the thumbs up in this video, it really helps honestly with the YouTube algorithm, and it really helps as well if you just put a little comment down below. And if you feel like putting happy birthday to Kev, belated birthday, happy birthday, he really will be over the moon with that. I know that for a fact because honestly I've said it already, he does watch all the videos, so he'll be chuffed at that. So I would like to say a big hi as well to my niece Hannah. It was her 10th birthday the other day, so she's getting all grown up. So happy birthday, Hannah. So I will leave you all in peace. Now you all stay safe and you all stay well, and I'll see you next time back down at the cabin. And remember, don't ever forget, dinky do, stay safe, stay well. Hey, I've not done that for a bit, have I? I did that automatic then. See you later.